One of the most widely debated questions in the football world currently revolves around whether Lionel Messi truly deserves the Ballon d'Or. This season, while Messi's supporters will make a strong argument that he did, there remains uncertainty about whether this is indeed the case, realistically speaking. Today, we're going to take a look at both sides and see if the Ballon d'Or is indeed a prestige prize or just a popularity contest. Securing the World Cup has always been Messi's ultimate aspiration, representing the most sought-after prize that has remained just out of his reach, despite his collection of every major accolade throughout his illustrious career. And this particular trophy holds the potential to definitively settle the greatest of all time debate, and finally put an end to the decade-old rivalry between him and Ronaldo. However, does attaining this feat alone serve as enough justification for winning the Ballon d'Or? Many players have delivered exceptional performances in previous editions of the World Cup, yet they failed to secure the prestigious award. In 2014, Manuel Neuer was overlooked, despite Germany's World Cup victory and Bayern Munich's league triumph. Similarly, in 2010, Andrés Iniesta was passed over in favour of Messi, despite being a key player for the same Barcelona team that secured numerous trophies, not to mention Spain's World Cup victory that year. Would this conversation even be happening if that last-minute Kolo Muani opportunity had found the back of the net? A scenario entirely unrelated to Messi? While Messi was awarded the Golden Ball at the 2022 FIFA World Cup, recognizing him as the tournament's standout player, one could equally make a case for Mbappe deserving the accolade, as the French forward amassed an impressive 8 goals and contributed 2 assists in 7 appearances in Qatar. In the World Cup final against Argentina, Mbappe achieved a remarkable hat-trick. With France trailing 2-0 until the 80th minute, he single-handedly reignited their hopes at a time when many had already written them off, and this performance ranks as one of the most extraordinary individual displays in a World Cup final in history. Among Mbappe's notable accomplishments in the 2022-23 season, he secured the Golden Boot at the World Cup. Then we have the case of the Norwegian monster Haaland, as Erling Haaland unquestionably emerged as the preeminent striker in football last year, with a notable gap separating him from his peers. His extraordinary accomplishment of clinching the treble with Manchester City, securing the Premier League, Champions League and FA Cup titles, underscores his unwavering determination, dedication and discipline, as Pep Guardiola's squad consistently displayed stellar performances and Haaland spearheaded the effort with an astounding 52 goals across all competitions. In light of this remarkable achievement, Messi's Ballon d'Or triumph raises a host of questions. A Ballon d'Or winner must have a good club-level international season as well. But following a disappointing outcome at Parc des Princes in the initial leg, Paris Saint-Germain endured a 3-0 aggregate loss to Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League knockout stages last season. And while Messi cannot be held solely accountable for his team's defensive breakdown, he does bear some responsibility for PSG's inability to find the net in both legs. Adding to the gravity of these events is the fact that the Parisians encountered a similar misfortune just 1 year earlier. And in the 2022 UCL knockout phase, PSG secured a 1-0 lead against Real Madrid heading into the second leg, only to be ousted after a 3-1 shutout at the Santiago Bernabeu stadium. All of these reasons underline compelling arguments as to why Messi didn't deserve the Ballon d'Or, or, to use better wording, other players deserved it more than he did. But there are a very few important facts. You have to look deeper and analyze how the Argentinian changed the game in every match that he played in order to understand how vital he was to the team. One of which is the most important one, and which we will get to towards the end of the video, so stick around. Messi's performance at the 2022 World Cup was nothing short of spectacular, as he netted an impressive 7 goals, just 1 less than the eventual Golden Boot winner, Kylian Mbappe. Moreover, Messi finished the tournament with the joint highest number of assists, 3, and key passes, 21. And he registered more shots on target than any other player, 13, and made history by becoming the first player in World Cup history to score in the group stage, last 16 quarterfinal, semi-final and final, all in a single tournament. All while earning a record-breaking 5 Man of the Match awards in 7 games in which he played. So when it came time to award the Golden Ball for the best player of the Qatar competition, Messi was the undisputed choice. He now stands as the only player to have won this prestigious prize twice, having also been honoured for his outstanding performances at the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Having participated in 5 World Cups in total, Messi stands unrivaled in terms of overall goal contributions, boasting an impressive tally of 13 goals and 8 assists. Furthermore, he holds the record for the most appearances at the tournament with 26, surpassing Germany icon Lothar Matthäus by 1 appearance. Only 3 players in history have scored more World Cup goals than Messi: Miroslav Klose, 16, Ronaldo Nazario, 15, and Gerd Müller, 14. For a long time, Diego Maradona was the undisputed hero in the eyes of Argentina supporters for his pivotal role in their 1986 World Cup triumph. However, Messi now stands tall in his own right, and the statistics undeniably place him among the greatest performers to have ever graced international football's most prestigious tournament. Talking about the club perspective, Messi showcased exceptional form at PSG in the first half of the 2022-23 season, scoring 12 goals and providing 14 assists, the highest in Europe's top leagues, and he averaged 1.2 expected goal involvements per game. Under Galtier's management, Messi operated freely behind the strikers, synergizing well with Mbappe and Neymar. However, a mid-season break disrupted PSG's momentum, and Messi, after celebrating Argentina's World Cup triumph, returned not fully fit. Neymar's injury ahead of the Champions League tie against Bayern Munich further hampered PSG, leading to their 3-0 aggregate defeat. Fans attributed this setback to Neymar and Messi, and despite retaining the Ligue 1 title, the season was considered a letdown, prompting Messi's decision not to extend his contract. Yet, Messi's final PSG season saw him amass 21 goals and 20 assists in 41 games, ranking among Europe's top contributors. At 36, his excellence endures, evident even in his prolific start at Inter Miami with 11 goals in 11 appearances. Then came the Haaland argument. City secured Haaland for a remarkable £52 million from Borussia Dortmund, a move that proved to be a steal, to be honest. He broke the Premier League record with an astonishing 36 goals in a single season and contributed 12 goals in City's victorious Champions League campaign, 3 in the FA Cup and 1 in the Carabao Cup. While Pep Guardiola's team was already a dominant force in English football, Haaland elevated them to new heights, playing a crucial role in clinching the elusive European title. Recently named PFA Men's Player of the Year and UEFA Player of the Year, the Norwegian striker rightfully deserves the accolades he's received. However, unlike Messi, Haaland didn't shine in the most crucial matches, as he scored only once in his last 8 appearances of the season, failing to find the net in both the Champions League and FA Cup finals, and he also came up empty in the semi-finals of those competitions, surprisingly enough. Haaland's contribution to City's overall play was scrutinized when his goal-scoring form dipped. The towering forward averaged just 24.8 touches and 11.7 passes per game during his time on the pitch last season, as City typically controlled the game's tempo even without Haaland's active involvement. In sharp contrast, Messi served as the key player for both Argentina and PSG in the 2022-23 season, and his ability to dismantle defenses with a swift pass or a mesmerizing run, along with his impeccable decision-making in the final third, sets him apart. Messi is the rare footballer who can single-handedly win a game, and while Haaland boasts an imposing physical presence, exceptional goal-scoring instincts, and a talent for intelligent runs, his